Hello guys, it's Bianca and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be testing out the new Becca Hydro Mist powder. But before I get started, I just want to say yes, I am in a new location and yes, I have not blended my concealer yet. So apologies if the room is a bit echoey because I haven't placed any of like my decor carpets or anything like that. So it kind of looks like I'm in a foreign space and I don't know how I'm gonna film in my room yet, or if I want to film in my makeup studio, which is just off the lounge. But yeah, this is basically the back of my room. So yeah, if you guys don't know, I have moved to Westville, so I have moved to a different location, so it's going to be quite difficult. You're probably going to see a bunch of different locations in my room changing because I have no idea where to film. I'm currently in front of a really big mirror, so I might just stay here. I am sitting on my bed though, I don't have space for a desk in front of me, so we'll see how that works out. But anyway, so let's chat about the Becca powder. Now I have been hunting down this powder for about the past month, and luckily someone who brings in their boxy charm had brought in the powder, and I was like, I need it off you ASAP. So she sold it to me, a lovely lady in Durban. She had sold it to me for just under, or no, 200 rand actually, which is an absolute steal considering this powder retails for $39, which is, I think, I don't know, it's a lot. So the whole point of why I was so obsessed with this powder and why I wanted it so badly is because that the powder is 50% water in its formula. So you know how some powders are just like, you know, talc or mica or it's like powdery substances. This is literally like such a cool concept for a powder, and it's called the HydroMist Set and Refresh, and you get about I think it's like 15 grams of product, so there's not a lot, but apparently you do have to use a very little to achieve this kind of flawless refresh powder. So if you see here, you can see how half the bottle is like, it's not full at all. So it's not like the Coty S one that I had was like full to the brim. So this is something that I wouldn't necessarily maybe call it an all over powder like the Coty you can put all over your face. I think that this is just targeted for your dry areas. So with this being 50% water in the formula, it's incredibly hydrating. So if you have dry under eyes or dry skin, this will probably work amazing for you. I have not used this on myself yet, but I used it on 2 clients last week and I am blown away by how beautiful and light and almost like it is like you're not putting anything on the face, but it sets the makeup. So I'm going to be testing on myself and doing a wear test. Throughout the day I will check in with you guys and see how it works on my oily skin. So even though it's a powder, it's designed for probably dry skin. So let's get started. The packaging is absolutely beautiful. I do know that you can obviously buy this off of the Becca, you can buy it off Sephora, all of those amazing places. So let's just jump into what the powder looks like. So it's just an ordinary thing, and then it has a little like enclosure that says keep me closed to keep me cool. And then obviously I can't lift it up for you guys because the powder will go everywhere, but there's like almost like a little bit of a spongy kind of thing where you press down in a brush or press down in a blender, and then you really do have to take a little bit. So I'm just going to press my brush. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's very fine. And I'm going to, oh my god, it's cold. Oh my god, it feels like water. That was what a lot of people had said, is that this powder literally feels like an ice block going across the skin, and they weren't wrong. The brush is still cold. That is incredible. How the hell did they do that? Wow, I was really not, I had forgotten about the cooling sensation. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. The powder is extremely fine. Wow. And I don't think this is necessarily a baking powder either, because of how fine it is. It's literally just meant to be swept over the skin. But wow, that feels incredible. Like I've never ever experienced a formula like this before. It's like literally cold. So think of it like if you had to put your brush in a freezer or your beauty product in a freezer and then put it on your skin. This is going to be excellent for summer. For when, I don't know, your skin's feeling hot and I would literally pay money to bath in something that's cooling, that's not wet. But yeah, feeling the skin, it's not wet obviously, but the brush is still cold. It's incredible. Okay, so straight off the bat, my skin looks okay. I think it's just because the base that I use a Maybelline Fit Me concealer, which generally works quite nice on my skin. I also use a really nice beautiful foundation, the Revlon Candid. If you guys haven't seen that, it will be up on my channel probably before this video, so you can just search under my recent videos and it will be there. So yeah, I'm not experiencing anything like miracle. It's a setting powder that has incredibly cooling properties, which I think is awesome. But I think the real test will be how it like sets the concealer and how it wears throughout the day, because I am quite oily, even though this foundation is absolutely brilliant for oil control. We shall see. But let's go ahead and also pop some of that powder on my forehead area. Oh god, that is so weird. It feels incredibly, like it's something, I don't know guys, I can't get over this feeling. It's like something that you wouldn't expect out of makeup. I don't know, I'm just blown away. So I'm not going to set the rest of my face with this purely because I don't think it's an all over the face powder. I don't know, unless you're like have dry skin and you want to set your face, but I don't have dry skin. But if you do have dry skin and you get this powder, you probably could use it as an all over powder, but because of the amount of product, I wouldn't want to use it all over the face because I think you'd use it super quickly. If you had a big pan like the Coty S pan, I would set my face every day and I would probably have it for 6 years. But yeah, right off the bat, I don't think this is an all over the face setting powder. It probably could, like I said, but like I'm just not going to test it out that way because this is my kit makeup and I really do want it to last. But yeah, my under eye area looks great. I have nothing to complain about. Yeah, I will check in with you guys. I'm just going to finish the rest of my makeup and then we can do like a check-in before I start my day, and then we will see if this powder really is worth the hype. Okay guys, so I've just finished my makeup and I'm pretty impressed with how the powder looks. It's settled into the skin a bit and it's actually looking so beautiful. My whole eye area is just looking, it looks flawless. Like it looks like I literally have no product there. Like it looks like my skin. So I can still visibly see my pores, but because I don't have a large, huge pore issue, it doesn't bother me that I can still see my pores. Like, what was I gonna say? Due to the fact like I haven't primed my skin or used a pore refining primer, but my pores look healthy and good and non-clogged and like nothing has settled into them to make them enhanced. It just looks like my skin. So I'm really stoked with how the powder is. But the real test for me is how it will work out throughout the day. That is the most important thing, is the longevity of the product, especially if it is $39 if you're buying it US. Yeah, so I will check up with you guys in a few hours, and then at the end of the day we can give my final thoughts if this powder is definitely worth the hype. Hey guys, I am back. It is now currently 4:30, so I've had the powder on underneath my eyes and on my forehead a bit since about 11 o'clock, so I've had it on for nearly the whole day. I will probably keep this makeup on for maybe a few more hours until I shower. So I really like this powder. I have not gotten oily or like gross or separation from the concealer. I haven't creased at all. Sometimes I usually do just like where the creases are the deepest, just below my lash line. My mascara hasn't like gone onto the bottom of my lash line, so I think this is a really nice really nice powder. I'll keep it on for a few more hours and then I'll check in with you guys to give my final thoughts. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later. So here is a close-up of the powder after so long. I hope the camera will pick it up and the lighting isn't too harsh, because my bedroom lights, I have down lights and they're super bright. It's like daylight in here, but I can't only film with the down light, so I hope my camera will pick up on this. Alright guys, it is now nearly 6 o'clock at night, so I've had the foundation, I've had the powder on for an extra hour and a half. So I've had this powder on my face since 11 this morning, so I've had it on for quite a while, and I honestly think this powder will continue to be good considering it's lasted this long. This is an amazing powder. I highly recommend that you find someone in and around Durban or your city to see if they have it from their BoxyCharm and they want to sell it, or you could just buy it directly from Sephora or wherever, Cult Beauty or something like that. Yeah, super stoked I got my hands on it. I know it's going to be an absolute staple in my professional MUA kit. I do definitely want to get a second one for myself. I'm just hoping someone can find the kind heart to sell me another one. I do know that BoxyCharm has an offer where if you sign up this if you sign up this September, I think by the 12th of September you get one in your next BoxyCharm. So if you're a BoxyCharm fan, definitely get your hands on that. Anyways, I hope you guys are having an amazing day so far and that you enjoyed this review and it was a little bit more helpful, and I hope I convinced you to buy it. This is why I love my channel so much, because so many people messaged me afterwards and were like, we bought this and we love it, and I'm like, anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click that like, subscribe button down below. Also hit that notification bell if you want to see more of me and hear more of me and never miss a video. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!